Yo, how y'all doing today? This is your man's Anthony London.
And Ronnie Tuesday, how y'all doing?
On this special Wicked Wednesday.
Wicked Wednesday.
We just trying to keep it real. This is MindsetTherapy Real Talk Podcast. Back at you with another fresh episode.
And you know it, man. How you feeling today, my brother?
Man, you know, it's one of those days, my man, you know, I got some bad news that, you know, my cousin, my childhood confidant, my man, Galen Blake is not doing too well. You know, he's been fighting his heart condition for a couple of years now. And look like every year he is just been getting worse and worse. He's been waiting on a heart transplant, but it never materialized. You know, and his body couldn't take, you know, where his heart couldn't continue on supporting his body and his organs.
His organs go to shut down.
Yeah, but he had been put on hospice for a couple of months, and you know, they've been calling everybody to come see him because, you know, they're not giving him too much longer.
Well, you know, that's what doctors say, but you know what, we know a doctor of all doctors.
That's
and,
right.
So, like we all gonna do, and we asking y'all out there to also lift this brother up in prayer. Not only him, but also his family, because
that's right.
When you're going through something, man, it takes a domino effect on the family too. And I believe you say he's married, right?
Yeah,
his wife. So we just
beautiful wife, Lori, and his
kids,
2 boys, and his girl, man.
Yeah, we're just gonna ask y'all to lift all of them up in prayers. You know, not only him, but the family and brother London right here, and
his mother and his brother as well.
Yeah, just his whole family. Just lift them up in prayers, man. Because
that ain't never easy. You know, I know.
Well,
from
I mean,
personal experience.
You know, we all lost a lot of loved ones, and as I got older, I understood it. And the thing about it is that God will be done, regardless to what it may be. It's God's will.
That's right.
And that's why we have to prepare ourselves and allow God to do His work.
That's right.
You know, He knows what's best. A lot of times our people be suffering, and man, we see our people that we used to them function a certain way, and man, and it takes a toll on us. It's just like, I mean, that's a lot of pressure on us. You know, when we see our loved ones lay up there and just suffer like that.
Right. And he been fighting a long time. He been a soldier about the whole situation, bro. And I've been, you know, blessed to be real, you know, close to him these past couple of months, and
that's good.
A lot of conversation and, you know, a lot of talking, and like he wasn't strong enough to be at the funeral for my brother, but at the repast he was there. He supported all the way from, you know, and he was sick then.
Well, but look, let me just tell you the willpower. Look at that.
Right.
He pushed himself.
Right.
So, and that's why I say, man, you know, God gave him the strength to be able to do that.
And it hurted to see him like that then, because, you know, he couldn't really mingle with us like he used. You know, he had the set comb and
exactly.
The breathing machine was, you know, and it was hard to see him like that, man.
And that's what I said. What I said a lot of times, you know, when our loved ones going through something, it takes an effect on us just as well, man, because we do something. You know, I remember my little cousin, man. She was on a life support machine, and man, it was just a machine keeping her going every day. I mean, they kept it like that for like almost 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks and stuff. So, I mean, it was hard on my auntie and uncle, man. I've been through it. I seen my grandmother, and you know.
You know, recently I just had a ton of loved ones just back to back, and here's another one. You know, and he ain't no stranger to my family.
Right.
You know, he been in our, as long as I can remember, Miss Gaynell and my mama been running up and down Griffith Street, you know, running behind us boys, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
And her and my mama situation was so familiar, meaning that they're cousins, but, you know, they both had to raise 2 sons, you know.
Right.
You know, she had Cougar and Buddha, and my mama had Cricket and Frog. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, me and Buddha was the youngest. Cougar and Cricket was the oldest. You know what I'm saying? So, it was just, it always kept us close. It was a bond between us.
Right.
Because, his mom had 2 boys, my mom had 2 boys, and all of us was around the same age. Buddha is the youngest, though, but,
he was there with y'all, just all y'all
yeah,
was
but
the
he
same
was
thing.
really too young to run, but we always looked after him and took care of him. But Buddha, when he got to that age, Buddha, when he graduated high school, he already had a plan. He ain't fall in the streets like us 3 did.
That was a blessing.
Yeah, it was
a blessing. So that was good.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty more than sure that y'all was instilling him and directing him not to take that path.
Yeah, much as we could at that time.
And so guess what? Look what
we was
happened.
blind leading the blind.
But then again, y'all was like, hey, you don't want this. But then look,
Right.
he took heed of that.
Yeah, he did.
So that was a blessing, man.
Matter of fact, he got a very successful barbershop up there in, if I'm not mistaken, Fort Worth.
All right.
Austin. I know it's up here in Texas, and it do real good. I mean,
Right.
I'm praying for him because I know how it was when I lost my brother, and not speaking in past tense that because he's not gone yet. But,
Right.
I just want, it's good to be prepared.
You just
man.
got to pray for strength.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
and it's not only
Yes.
because of, that's on a daily basis. We're just talking about life in general. Right now we're talking about life.
Right.
And what life brings on. So we have to learn how to pray for each other on a daily basis and pray for ourselves. Because
right.
they have so many, things are going on.
No, what has to be done is we as people need to put aside all this foolishness and start having compassion for one another and loving on each other and embracing each other before God calls us home.
Right.
And stop taking time. We just a couple of days ago we just done a segment
About time.
on time.
Right, exactly.
And if I can think back and I can believe it was your segment, you came up with that.
Yeah, time waits on no one.
Time waits on no one. And here is a couple of days or not even a week after that segment, and we are dealing with something that was talked about in that segment, dealing with time.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So, time, man, you got to be on, man, time is of the essence, man, especially when you're dealing with sickly and people that's fighting certain health challenges, man. We have to love on one another, man. All this beefing and getting into it with each other, man, it's crazy, man.
And you know what? I'm glad you said that, man. But like you said, we have to put all that because a lot of time and energy is getting wasted on foolishness and stupidity.
Mm-hmm.
That we can just say, all right, well, here, put it on the side. We're gonna let it go. Let God deal with it. Let it go.
That's
But
right.
What it is a spiritual warfare between the flesh and the spirit,
Yes.
and have the tendency to play tug of war with situations that's most of the time is out of our hand, out of our control.
But in our mind, we don't think that.
But
But
see,
in our mind, we thinking we can, we can change the world. And when it don't happen, that's what make the grieving process so hard, because we believe in our mind and our heart that we can change this situation or bring some kind of clarity to it. But really, is God didn't make it that way.
No.
That's why I say it daily. God grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Courage to change the things I can, and wisdom know the difference, because it's a thin line. You can have to know the difference between the things you can change and you can't change. We be so caught up on the things that we can't change, we lose sight of the things that's in our power that we can change.
Exactly, my brother. You couldn't put it no better way, man. I mean, it's real. It's on an everyday basis. Every day you hear something.
And I'm just speaking from me. My folks.
You know how we do it on Mindset Therapy. We always start off with self.
Man.
We never talk about an individual. We always talk about self-experiencing, things that we've been through.
That's right.
And the tools that we use to make a better way for ourselves. And that's why we are giving y'all the tools. And apply it to your situation. Apply it.
But see, it's one thing. And just like we talk about it almost every day. We can give these things, but if you're not willing to receive and surrender and apply these things to your everyday life, it's obsolete, because we can want what we want for you. We can't change human beings. We only can share and lead by example. Only God, and I just learned this a few years ago, only God has the power to change individuals. Because it was a couple of years ago, I thought, people can change people. That's what I thought in my mind and my heart.
No,
you couldn't tell me no different.
No.
That's what I believed,
but
until I had to see it from a
self-experience.
Self-experience.
Which is a self-experience. It's just like the psychiatrist. Now, what I would look like, and don't get me wrong, now they gave this title psychiatrist, since we're talking about. Now, you have to pay this man, and the psychiatrist is not cheap. So I got to go $600 an hour. You heard it. Right. So I got to go to this man for an hour. That's the minimum. You got to see him an hour. So every person he see, he getting 6.
What about the people that's really damaged goods that need to go for like 4 or 5 hours?
Well, but my point is, you're going to this person that has a paper, a master's degree and PhD in psychology, and all of this. And my question to all you psychiatrists, all due respect and not stepping on your toes.
Not title jacking,
but how many storms you been through in your life where you can tell me about my storms that I've been through in my life from self-experience? There's a difference between being educated to talk to somebody and having self-experience.
Wow.
Like I said, I'll do to the psychiatrist, but I'm going to sit down and pay somebody $600 an hour to tell me something when I know one thing I can go to God for free. Huh?
But see, everybody, it don't start off like that. You know what I'm saying? And I understand totally what you're saying, because that's how society is built. It's built for us to believe that these people with these big old giant titles and these papers, certificates, society has built us up like they have all the answers. And these people never even fell off a skateboard. Never even fell off a bike.
Never been had a traffic ticket.
Silver spoon all their life. Not saying nothing is wrong with that, because if it's willing and is able, and you want to do your child that's you. This is America. You have the right. But I've learned experience is the best teacher in the world.
Well, look.
By God, because guess what?
Exactly.
Regardless of who Jesus was, he still came to this earth to experience what we go through. That was one of the reasons he came. Jesus came through Mary to come to have that self-experience and go through the human and physical emotions and pain and ups and downs that us human beings go through, so he can have that true understanding of what we go through.
Exactly, I feel you.
Look it up. It's in the text.
Let me. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
All right. Hypothetically speaking. The life things that we experience, both ourselves.
Right.
And I'm gonna speak for myself. I got in trouble back in the days. I had to go through it. I've been to jail. I've been in the penitentiary. Now, so I want to become a psychiatrist.
That's right.
Would that be a strike against me because I have a conviction?
Yeah, honestly, it would. The association that you have to go up.
Exactly.
The board wouldn't allow you because you have a conviction. A felony.
So,
regardless of what you know and what you've been through.
But the thing about it, like I said, hey man, hey man, I learned it. I learned a lot of things on the street and from making mistakes and fall, and that's why I do this on a daily basis, to give back, to help people out. So, I know that God has placed me and you both on this platform to do this because of the life experiences that we went through, and I
Right.
thank God for that.
That's right.
You know, but my thing is, I don't need no PhD. I need the GOD certification.
Right. That's right.
You see, it's not about a PhD, and like I said, all due respect to you brothers, but I have the GOD,
That's right.
signed, sealed, and delivered.
That's right.
You know, not stepping on nobody's toes, but man, God, hey, and when God tell you to do something, you do it.
You do it. No second guessing.
You know,
Even if you don't see it. Blind faith.
and I'm not trying to, you
Blind
know, I just want to hear that question from you because, you know, and I think that's that, with,
That
like
was a
you
good
say, with
question.
society,
That was a good
I
question.
feel as though society, y'all should get some of these brothers right now that come home from penitentiary and do this, and the ones that's willing to be mentors and motivational speakers. Hey, man, let these brothers get some kind of certifications.
Right.
Because guess what? They're already dedicated. Because God gave them the strength, the wisdom, and willpower for their dedication for what they do. So let them get us some certifications now. Man, I'm just sick of a lot of things that go on in this world, man. The world I see. Not of God, the world, man.
That's right.
Man, this is life. That's what we talking about. Life. This what this is about. This episode is called Life.
It's time to make a change. We are the people. We can do it.
Yeah, we got to do it.
Time.
Change start off within yourself.
Self.
It's just like, I'm going to say this again. When Obama won office, first black president, everybody happy. Oh, yeah, we got a black president. Come on, folks. Yeah. And I sit back and say, what you think, they going to have pork chops and red beans in the White House? Fried chicken, mustard green, collard greens?
Goulash.
Oh, it's going to be a change. This man can't do it by himself. What are we going to do to make it better as individuals, to make a change within ourselves so it can be better for him? So we have to look at ourselves. Every household, not the White House, your house. You know what I'm
We're
saying?
going to make a change.
Yeah, everybody, they jumping. Boy, we got a black president. I said, boy, they think they got free red beans and pork chop and mustard
Free
greens.
ride.
Yeah, they think they got chillings every day. I mean, y'all, I just like to put a little humor in it, but I'm serious. I mean, I'm serious though, man. I'm serious. Man, but it's just, man, it start off with self.
It does, man.
You know,
I mean,
that's why I love this brother next to me, man, because
it's hard, bro. It's
this
hard.
our everyday thing, man.
You got to be willing to let go and let God. Because if you don't, if you try to hold on and try to do it yourself, lean not on your own understanding. Man, when I learned that, man, it was like a big old brick was lifted off my back.
Let me tell you something. You got to apply those things.
Guys, we said cut a hole in the back of that back sack. Man, when them problems went in there, they fell straight out the bottom.
Straight out the bottom. And I learned that from you, and that's a good scenario,
That
you know.
was the best I ever felt in my life.
Man, my back sack, I'm surprised I got a bag right now.
All the gristles gone.
Bristles. Boy, I must have been one of them silverback gorillas or something, boy. The changes, the storms I've been through, I must have monkey in my blood or something.
Where the bananas at?
I got it. You know, we like to do this here. You know, this just mindset therapy. We keep it real. We keep it gutter. We keep it clean. We keep it right to the point. As
Gut
y'all
check,
know,
homie.
if y'all follow us, hey, all our views, you know how we do it. Sometimes, bro, we have to have humor in it. But we have,
Go
with the
crazy.
humor, you're going to get the point, though.
Yeah.
You know, so man, it's just, man, you know, life is all about what you make of it.
Time is of the essence. Time is serious. Time is important. Time is the most important
Very
commodity
valuable.
of this world. Time, because if you don't have time, you have nothing.
You got to use it wisely.
Nothing.
I've been heard that all my life, and I didn't
If I
know.
can bottle time up and sell it, man, look, all these late brothers late for this, late for that, man, be late for all kind of look. Man, I'll buy it this time, man. I bet you won't be late.
I ain't gonna
They
go
be
there.
on
I ain't
time.
gonna- Man, this cat here's something serious right here, man. But I
I'm
love
just
him
saying,
to
man.
death. This
I'm-
man
you
say
know.
bottle of time.
Buy it up, man.
But you know what,
They be
man,
late
it-
like a mother sucker, man.
Man, let me tell you something, man. I probably had to buy a couple of bottles myself.
You don't be late like
nah,
that.
Man, I'm just saying, you know.
They got
man.
some people that be late for putting
It's just, I mean,
on their clothes.
not just going
Putting
somewhere,
on
but
makeup.
just
Man, you is
late on
dumb,
making decisions. I mean, a lot of things.
Lord, God forgive me, Lord. Jeez,
The bump his knee.
Man, but
the death ain't hit you, man. It's still all right. The death hit you.
ooh, boy, you about to make me tell you something this
Don't
time.
worry
I'm about
about
to
it.
tell you who hit me this time.
Boy, I got a little holy water for him. I'm gonna sprinkle him, y'all. I'm gonna sprinkle him now.
But say, man, we try to have fun, but on the real, for real, man.
Right.
It just had the Starbucks incident. When it's gonna stop,
Exactly.
man? Them people is not respecting us. We got to respect ourselves. They don't respect us because they looking at all this crazy, the news, and seeing brothers and sisters go crazy all on social media. Why they feel like they got to respect us?
But peep this out. I'm glad you mentioned that. Now, there was the two brothers that was, but prior to that, they had another incident before that. And so when this other incident occurred, this brother decided to come forward with it.
How many more you think out there like that?
And he had his video. He had his footage now. Oh, he was cocked with it. But why should we have to go through that?
Right.
We live in a world that it should be no hungry people. No one should be homeless.
Nobody should be homeless. Nobody should be hungry at all. All the money America spend, man, come on. The teachers shouldn't be out there protesting, man. Man, we're gonna end this thing, man. We gotta go, man. We gotta run, man. I love y'all, man. This is Mindset Therapy, Real Talk TV. Man, we're praying for your cougar.
Man, we praying for your wife, your family, man. You know, God, we ask you.
Brother, we stand in agreement, man.
We here, man. We here.
Let God will be done, man, and I'll be there to support your family and your kids, and we're gonna keep it real, man. You know, we love you down here, you already know.
Right.
You know, we gotta pray, man. We gotta pray for each other, not just when we get sick, not just when something happens. We gotta pray for each other on a daily basis, man.
And then not only just not people that we know, people out there, our viewers and anybody.
Strangers.
If you have any sick people or any individual or family members or friends, we pray for everybody on a daily basis. And whatever, you know, we just pray for people in general. In general, it's nothing have to be in specific. It's just a daily thing that I do through the course of the day and at night. I pray for each and individual.
Compassion. Having compassion for the next man, having love. Unadulterated love, compassion, and respect.
I like that.
Can't beat it, man. You can't beat it.
It is what it is.
Man, holler at us, man. Mindset Therapy 504@gmail.com. You know what it do. Y'all know the info, man.
Man, if you want to call us, let your fingers do the walking. 281-323-8393. 281-323-8393. Let your fingers do the walk and let Mindset Therapy do the talking. This is Ronnie Tuesday. I love y'all.
He's bad. That boy know that boy's bad, man.
Yeah, baby. Y'all be good, man.